It's summertime, and that means motorcycles are out in force. But as a soldier, there are still Army regulations that you need to follow while riding. Melissa Anderson brings us the regulations and safety tips for a smoother riding this summer.
As a biker, you may feel the need for speed, but as a soldier, it's important to first slow down and get the basics right. The best place to do it on Fort Benning is the Basic Rider course, where they're teaching the nuts and bolts of motorcycle safety.
Biggest thing is for folks to gain awareness of the potential risks and hazards that they're getting into when they get started riding motorcycles. A lot of times folks don't understand that it's not as easy as it looks. Folks think that, oh, I can drive a car, I can ride a bicycle, I can do this. And it's tougher than it looks.
On Fort Benning, soldiers are required to go through the Basic Rider course before being able to ride on post. During the 2.5-day course, they learn basic riding skills including quick stops, limited space maneuvers, and curve work. Even soldiers who've been riding for a while are learning things they never knew before.
How you actually control your motorcycle with your clutch, not with your speed, your brake, or yourself. You don't control the motorcycle, the clutch controls the motorcycle.
Besides learning how to ride, the bikers also get a lesson on proper safety for riding on post. On an installation where security and safety are part of the mission, it's no surprise Fort Benning has specific regulations in place for motorcycle safety.
A motorcyclist doesn't have the protection a car has. So the motorcyclist, he has to do what he or she can do to maximize his protection. If that means wearing proper clothing, that sort of thing, they need to take care of that problem.
Whether you're a soldier or civilian, when you take your two-wheeler on post, you're required to wear the proper gear. To ride on base, you need a Department of Transportation approved helmet, shatter-resistant eye protection, full-fingered gloves, sturdy over-the-ankle footwear, long-sleeve shirts, and long pants. And if you haven't taken the Basic Rider course, here's some words of wisdom.
It's terrible to have a toy you can't play with. And by regulation, you're not supposed to ride until you've had the class.
After completing the Basic Rider course, soldiers will have to come back for more difficult classes and are required to go through a refresher course every 3 years. And for other drivers, here's some advice for when you're sharing the road with two-wheeled vehicles.
They need to be aware that motorcycles are there. Motorcycles are smaller and you can't see them as well. So just keep your eyes out for motorcycles. It can really be a bad deal when the car and a motorcycle comes together.
From required safety courses to mandatory riding gear, Fort Benning has many regulations in place to make riding on post an enjoyable experience for bikers and all other vehicles who share these roads. Melissa Anderson, Fort Benning TV.
For information on the Motorcycle Basic Rider course or to register, please call 706-545-0893.